Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to get an extra 5 horsepower out of your car. No, that's not true. I'm actually going to show you just how to replace your interior lights from incandescent to LED. An easy upgrade, relatively inexpensive. Make sure you have the right tools and a cup of coffee. Generally, I get all my lights, my LEDs from superbrightleds.com. Found them to be reliable. A little bit on the pricey side, but I think it's worth it. So this particular lamp is going to replace the 2 map lights, the dome light, and the rear cargo light. I will put links to everything that I am using, and you can decide what you want. Now, you have a choice. As you can see there, it says warm white for color temperature. The cool white is, well, definitely on the cool side. Downright a bit blue, which for gray interior doesn't work for this particular car. So warm white works the best, but it's up to you. Hey, get them both, try them, see what works, see what doesn't work. So remember when I said that we're going to do just the interior lights? Well, I lied. I'm also going to do the license plate, replace those with LEDs as well. As you see, this is cool white. I think it looks quite nice with the Connecticut license plate. Yes, I'm that kind of a nerd. The tool of choice for this job is, well, any tool that works. Mainly, you want something that isn't going to mar up the plastic that you're prying, so you need to pry off the lens, which we'll get to. I really enjoy the tools from iFixit. Generally, it's for computer repair, computer teardown, and such. There's proprietary bits in here that you would use for Apple's Penelope and all that. So, but I use this tool set for everything. All kinds of great drivers, metal pry bars and spludgers and such. You have the plastic counterparts on this side with tweezers and such. And if you're serious about Great. If you're serious about computer work, well, that's nice while I had it, then you want to use your wrist strap, of course. Anyway, the tool for today is going to be this guy here. This is it's a plastic pry spludger thing. That it doesn't mar up the surface, and that's really what matters. Like I said, you use what works. The victim of choice here is my 2014 Subaru Impreza. The wagon, of course, as you can see, the only type you should get. Not that I'm judging much. So why bother with LED? Why bother with this? These lights are just fine. Well, for a couple reasons. First of all, for some people, they look better. There's a slightly different look that LEDs give you. Not that it matters so much with this, but some, people like the instant on. There's no warm up. The diode just is on or off, 0 or 1. The big thing I like is I'll never have to replace these. These will outlast the life of the car, as long as the voltage in the car remains consistent. In a modern car like this, there shouldn't be any issues with over voltage. All right, folks. The moment you've been waiting for with bated breath. That's disgusting. Incandescent. All right. Give these guys a chance to cool down. A friend told me that they get hot. I don't know who or whatever. Anyway, so you got these little divots in here. You just pop this guy in. Get a little pry action. Both sides. Remember when I said this was easy? Hey, there we go. Okay. Let's pull out that guy. That guy. Pop this up into here. Now these are polarity sensitive, so make sure that if it doesn't work right away, just reverse it. Reverse the polarity. Just like they do in all sci-fi.
The process is the same for the rear. Okay, get this guy into here. Give it a bit of a pry. Now here's the thing, the housing, the entire housing for this light will also come off. This whole structure will come down out of the ceiling here. If you can get up under the lip of the structure here, and all you want to do is obviously just grab the lens. As you saw there, sometimes these are your best tools. Alright, so we got, careful, is it hot? Is it hot? It's warm. Oh, I may want to, turn that off before you get to it. So the terminals here are spring-loaded. So with some LEDs, you're going to need to give it a little extra gusto to push on one end to actually get it to fit. Alright, so here we go. We got our next one. I just did a little bit of an experiment, and maybe someone can explain this to me. So I was always told that these were, there we go. I was always told that these were polarity sensitive. Well, I just tried it both ways, and it worked both ways. Explain that to me. Anybody?
And so next is the rear hatch light. Alright, so I tried the plastic spludger, not strong enough, so I'm gonna something a little more sturdy. Carefully though, because you don't want to mar the surface. Now this whole structure comes out. This whole lens assembly comes out. Now, I got the wrong lamp for this. The same ones we were putting in the dome lights, yeah, that's the one I got. That's not going to work. So I will have to come back and replace that. Trust me, it'll be riveting. Anyway, let's say you replace that, whatever, you just pop it back in. Turn that guy back on. So we move on to the license plate lamps. Okay, now here's the deal. From what I understand, you just take these guys and push them to the left, push them to the driver's side. I've never done it before, but here it takes a bit of effort. Oh geez. There we go. Yeah, effort indeed. And they should just pop right out. All that cracking and snapping, that's okay. Everything's fine. It's pretty dirty too. Yeah, maybe give that a cleaning. So, looks like it's a little bit of a twist lock here. Bloop. And there you go. And here's the replacement. Polarity sensitive? Good question. Alright, that's in. Let's, before I move on to the next one, let's give it a shot. Yep, and there we go. And see, compared to the other one, quite a bit of color temperature difference here, but I like it. All right, so
first process. You'll see it keyed in. I'm sure you can figure that out. Okay. Pump this guy back in. And slide to the passenger side. Just want to make sure that we're in place here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Next. So it appears I'm getting cut on the screw for the license plate. There's some burrs on that, so I'm gonna throw some tape on there while I'm manipulating this, trying to get this guy out. There we go. A little prying action helps. Be careful with the paint, especially in this area, because people very rarely actually wax it area, so you get being exposed, you get some rust. Anyway, same assembly here. It's a bit dirty. It's now covered with blood, but that just gives a character. Right. Or hepatitis. Either way, it's okay. Put this guy in. Okay. Grab the lens. You know, some jobs are more difficult than they really should be. But that's okay. Builds character. And your vocabulary of curse words. Push it back to the right. Lock in place. Right. There we go. And it snaps into place. Okay, let's fire it up, make sure she works. And there we go. It's a thing of beauty. I'll show you at night. The camera was set to the same settings for each test. Overall, even though the differences are subtle, I'm happy with the results. And if you want to be the cool kid on the block, then upgrade your lights to LED. Thanks for watching.